And that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. So Pittsburgh's offense will go to work for the first time. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. A little release to the back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Under fire. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Pitt will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. All right, guys, let's talk about Georgia Tech. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and, man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. They'll fit right in.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Gives it on the option. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
The draw draws nothing except the swarm of tacklers. He stopped immediately. On 3rd down, going up top. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and point right. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Returns like that are why you don't settle for this drive from their own 35-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Looking downfield on first down. Quick strike complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on second down. Back to pass. Got his man. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Dumps it off in the flats. Let's chat for just a moment about Pittsburgh. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
He's going to help them out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill, he's going to make this defense a whole lot more difficult to move the football against.
The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anyway.
They'll run the screen. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Got the first down and more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Panthers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. To the air on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Makes the grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And you really want to pay this drive off. This is a nice drive by this offense. Got to keep it going. Got to keep the foot on the gas. Obviously, trailing with a chance to tie this football game going into the half.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to get it through the air. He makes a grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
And he tried to do all he could. He broke one tackle, but my goodness, guys were hitting left and right in the backfield.
This is a staple for any good defensive coordinator. They want their guys tries to swarm to the football to gang tackle. If one guy misses, another one's there.
No doubt. And the staple for the offensive coordinator or the offensive line coach is block those guys. Don't watch them tackle our guys.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Yellow Jackets will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. It's complete to the right. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Finds the tight end. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time he's got his man. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. Looking to throw on 1st down. Flips it out to the back. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. And they will score! Touchdown, Pitt! On to attempt the try. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that drive didn't have to cover a lot of ground, going 47 yards. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the catch. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Safe completion on the screen. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Going up top again. Looking to scramble. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Extending the play. He'll pull it down and run. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. The Yellow Jackets are in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He's down at the 23-yard line. It's a first down, and they've got to show this urgency. Looking downfield on first down. He's got his man across the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And the Yellow Jackets with the 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Release to the back. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
And that's a great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into the half.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of a defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop, limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going into halftime now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the second half.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Pittsburgh. What a fine performance we've seen. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the Steel City.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Makes the grab. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. The give to the tailback. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Panthers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the running back. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Leaves it with the back. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Wants to adjust the pattern. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires one high and deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a first down. QB draw. Picks up the first down, still moving. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Here comes the offense on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires downfield. He's got an open man. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Yellow Jackets look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. It's on target and complete. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Wants to throw on first down. Working that left side now. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Yellow Jackets started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Here's a heat. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Gets rid of it. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Yellow Jackets will go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on 4th down. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. The give to the back. Not much room there. They'll give him 1 to the 9. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Hand off from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Wants to return it. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Going the other way, and he's got room.
Well, the offense turns it over. And talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
Makes the grab down the middle. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. half. It's 1st and 10. Fights off a defender. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Tight end now in motion. On 4th down, looking to pass. He caught it! And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a 4th-quarter lead. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And just like that, the game is completely changed, right? The defense comes away with a huge turnover, and the offense able to cash it in, capitalize by scoring a touchdown. So they've now got the lead. Not a lot of time left, but it feels like all the momentum is now on their side.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The pitch. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've sent the pitch out wide. Guess what?
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Makes a catch down the right side. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the 1st down.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. They'll give it to the back. Finding open areas. Got the 1st down and more. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. Smart move to keep it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
And that's what the running game can do for an offense. You run the football, you have some success. Then what do? You stick the ball out there, you pull it back, you run some play action, you complete the football, get a 1st down. Nice balance by this offense.
That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
And that's a nice 3rd down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those 1st downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in 1st downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple 1st downs together. Get one of those long drives going.
The Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Past the 30. Breaks into the open. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down. The clock winds down with a 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. On 1st and goal, let's see what Pitt does here. They'll try to get it in with the run. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Panthers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll start this drive going to the air. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Pulls it in down the sideline. Loose in the middle. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, and that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Now we've got a little game pressure, and we'll see how the offense responds in a 3-point game, Jesse.
I can't wait to see this quarterback and how he's going to be able to handle that pressure, David. How will he respond in this situation?
And just knowing, listen, I'm only up by 3 now. If I can make this a 2-score game, I can almost put this away in the 4th quarter.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. He's got it. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Got out of trouble and throws. Wide open downfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Panthers.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking downfield on 1st down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those times.
Going over the top. Finds a spot in the middle. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. To the air on 1st down. He'll take another shot here. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Touchdown, Georgia Tech!
And listen, still a ways to go. But great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now how do we get this stop? Now the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year, the home field advantage.